everybody? Mr. Miola here, and welcome back to ARK. I'm just chilling out in front of our fire here, relaxing and chilling, and you can probably tell I've gone and got us a new set of armor. Yeah, last episode didn't really go according to plan. It went like negative according to plan. If there was such thing as going negative according to not plan, like it was just bad, all right? We went down into one of the caves. Yeah, it went bad. You can probably assume what happened if you didn't see that video. It was really bad. But we lost all of our stuff. In the meantime, I went and got all of our stuff back, basically. And you can probably spot one little difference this time around. We've got a chest piece, all right? No more bearing the abs and the chest and the pecs and, like, showing it all off. No, we need a chest piece, all right? It's more armor, and we need all the armor we can get so we stop dying in these stupid caves. But today, I've got a pretty cool episode planned. If you look outside of our base, it's getting a bit overcrowded. It's getting really overcrowded. I built this big pen thing thinking we'll never fill it up, but it's overcrowded. It's really, really overcrowded. So something that a lot of you guys have been suggesting for me to do inside of the comments is to like sort of rope off some sections and get some little pens going inside the big pen so that we can sort of, I don't know, keep all the dinosaurs in their little allocated areas. And I really like this idea. It's something that I want to do. And it's something we're going to be working on today. So I reckon basically today's episode is going to be dedicated to allocating certain little zones for our dinosaurs. So we can keep all of our trikes in one area. We can probably keep a couple of the other little herbivore dinosaurs over there. We can keep all our raptors entertained in one other little area. We can keep all our flyers somewhere, maybe on top of the base. Yeah, you know, we can sort of just keep everything a little separated, a little organized, and see how that goes. So that is our mission for today. So if you guys do enjoy this video, let me know by punching that thumbs up. Make it rain those thumbs ups. Let's see if we can get 1,500 likes on this video. So let's do this. Let's find out exactly what we got first. Let's find out exactly what we got, because we've got a lot of stuff inside of this box here. At least there should be. A lot of things like wooden railings. We've got 14 of them. We've got 45 fence foundations. You know, just little stuff like that. And that's exactly what we're going to need for this video, which is perfect. It's perfect that we've got all of this stuff crafted already. I just wonder how much of this we can actually carry. Not much of it, apparently. What do we got on us that weighs a bit that we don't really need? We don't need our sickle. We probably shouldn't need our pike or our crossbow. Let's leave our crossbow behind. We're probably going to not need 45 of these foundations either. So that's going to be a pretty good start right there. So the first thing I'm thinking of starting off with is these trikes. There's so many of them, and they just need somewhere just to have to themselves, you know, a little bit of me time, a little bit of the space for themselves. And I'm thinking that this little corner over here could be the perfect spot for that. We've already got a little feeding thing here as well, so we can easily just dump a bunch of berries, which look like there's still berries in there. I don't know who put them in there, but they've been sitting there for a while. In fact, to make these last a little bit longer, we could probably stack them all up a little bit. So there's only one spoiling at a time instead of like 6 of them. So yeah, I'm thinking of fencing off this little area, maybe from about here somewhere. We can sort of bring it around a bit, keep them all tidy in there. Let's do that. Let's start off with that. We're probably going to need a lot more little fence foundations, but yeah, that's all good. That's all good. So, do I have it in my hand or not? I can't see it. That should be in my hand now. There it is. Okay, we do have it. We do have it. So, the question is it locked on or not? You know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to go and remove all that ground clutter. There we go. All right, so this will make life a little bit more easy. So, is it going to lock on? There we go. And let's just go throw one fence straight on top of that. Okay, so I'm thinking if we kind of rope off a bit of a section like this, it's going to be enough to hold them in. I hope. I don't think they can climb over the top, but if they do, then I'm pretty sure we can just stack these too high, and that'll just cover that really well. So let's go and do a little bit of a pen, like so. We're going to come straight out. So that's 3. We're going to work out, you know, I want to keep this symmetrical. So we've gone for 4 walls, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that was going to be this spot right here as well. So let's go and extend that out. 1 and 2. And that's not exactly what I had in mind. Why don't you place where I tell you to place, you silly little thing? So 1, 2, and 3. And dude, that's probably like enough room. That's probably enough room. If we, like, go and take it straight across now, it's probably going to be enough. That didn't place for some reason. Nope, there it is. Okay, just a bit delayed for some reason. That's all good. Okay. And then we are going to need room to actually ride these trikes in and out of this area as well. So that's definitely not going to be enough room, that's for sure. Okay, I got a better idea. Lucky we got plenty of these foundations made up. So instead, I'm going to go 45 degrees out this way again. No! Damn it. This way, thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to go and scrap this one here. I'm going to go and scrap-a-rooney this one here. And we're going to go and place one at a 45-degree angle this way. And that is our little entrance point to this area. Now let's go and throw all these fence foundations on top of it, all right? So I don't think a trike will be able to run over the top of these. At least I really hope not. And it's really disappointing that all of these fences don't sit on the same level. That's really disappointing. But there's nothing you can really do because all of these blocks, all these items just place dependent on the floor height. So whatever. So there we go. That's our little enclosure right there. Maybe we could possibly... There's no gates. Oh, actually, we could get like one of these big gates here. That could be really cool in there. But we'll see how we go. So I guess we got to go and move all of our trikes into there now, which is going to be a little bit time consuming, but I guess I guess our little enclosure here is ready for its trikes. And there we go! I've gone and moved all 6 of our trikes. Can you believe we have 6 trikes? Well, they're all chilling out in here, and it turned out to be actually a quite perfect space. There's just enough room for us to walk in and like throw all their food and stuff into there and then walk straight out without getting caught on all their swinging tails. And like, yeah, it's actually a pretty tight fit, but they're going to be quite happy there, I think. And they're all in reach of the feeding trough as well, which means they can all eat food from it, which is awesome. So that's one little pen taken down, and I'm just picking up all of their little feces or their little boop, because so I can go and feed it to our dung beetle for him to make more fertilizer and oil with. So that's a bit handy. All right, so I guess we should move straight onto. Why are you still burning? I forgot to turn that off. I guess we should turn straight towards. Let me go and take this stuff out. Getting another pen going. I don't know which one next though. Like, which one do we go on next? There's a lot of different dinosaurs that we can sort of sort out. But some of them are like really big. Like, how do we go? What do we do with our T-Rexes? That's a question I don't know and I don't have an answer to just yet. Maybe we can go and sort out our ankylos and dodocuruses. That's probably a good idea. And beavers. Ankylos, dodocuruses, and beavers. Okay, so ankylos and dodocuruses, they're really good dinosaurs for, I guess, rock smashing, metal smashing, stuff like that. And most of the rocks and metal that I've been using, like I've been smashing them with, has been on the upper side of this base. So perhaps what we got to do is have a little fenced off section here, right next to the trikes. Maybe that would be the perfect place for them. Maybe that's the place. Let's do it. Let's just attach it right next to the trikes. So we're going to go... How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Let's come one out. Let's come on a bit of a 45-degree angle, maybe? Or not. Let's go straight again. Let's go on a 45-degree angle out this way. If it gives it to me. Where is it? There it is. There it is. That's the one. Okay. Now what are we dealing with? We can go straight on here. We can go... This is why I love angles. This is why everything's got to be so perfectly angled in this game. So you get nice little areas like this. In fact, this actually isn't going to give us... It's not going to give us the perfect angle I was hoping for. Huh. Alright, so there we have our little enclosure. I've gone and just made it a perfect little rectangle here. So we can probably pull out this block here. Or the other option is... And I don't know if this will work, but I kind of want to try it, is go diagonal there, and then diagonal there, okay? And then we might be able to go one there, and then... No, we can't attach it! Oh, I was going to try and just make them cross over like that. That's really disappointing. I thought it'd let us do that. I guess not. So, instead of that, we're just going to go straight up like this. Going to be a perfect little square. Is that a big deal? Is that a big deal? Probably not, but whatever. We're going to go and break that railing and break these 2 little pieces here as well. Yeah, I think that's one of them. Where's the other one? There it is. And then a few more little fence foundations, and that's going to be all enclosed as well. So what we actually got to do, because we went and took a mind wipe potion, we actually don't have a lot of the engrams we're going to need. What are we missing for stone wooden walls? We're going to need, this is where you start spending a lot. We're going to need a thatch wall. We're going to need a wooden wall. No? Whoa. Where's the wall? Where's my wooden wall at, son? There it is. Then we're actually going to need some foundations. Wooden, okay. Fence foundation. We're going to need a wooden foundation. Oh my gosh. See, this is where things add up. We're going to need a thatch foundation. We're going to need a wooden foundation to then get the railing and to then get the fence foundations. Okay, now we've got everything that we need. So, let's go and craft. We've only got enough for 2 of those and 1 of these. We probably didn't need that, but whatever. So let's go and throw a few more fence foundations up. And this is going to be really nice. It's going to be really, really nice. I reckon I'm going to pull this one here out. How are we looking? It's not all like symmetrical or nothing, but I think it looks really, really cool. There's the last piece. Okay, there we have another little enclosure. So for this one here, I'm thinking we put our ankylos and Dodocuruses in there. We've got, I think, 2 Dodocuruses and 1 ankylo. So I'm going to go and get those guys going. And I'll catch up with you guys once they're all locked inside. Oh, no! We got a bit of a problem here, guys. The ankylo doesn't fit. Oh, no. All right, so it looks like we're going to have to tear another one of these down. And as well as this one here, and we're going to have a 2-wide opening on this. We're going to have a 2-wide opening. I guess it's nice and symmetrical that way, so that's pretty cool. And I guess I'm going to have to, like, relay out how these guys sit. So I'm pretty sure we've only actually got 1 Dodocurus and 1 Ankylo. So these guys are going to be able to just chill out side by side, all cool and stuff. And that'll be really cool. So, those 2 guys there. And are they... Yes, they both reach... Nice! They both reach the same feeding trough that the trikes have, which means they can all feed off that one instead of us putting more in this one here. So that is really cool. What else though can we put inside of that little area there? I'm trying to think, because there's room for at least another 1 or 2 dinosaurs. I just don't know which ones we should put in there. We've got Joey. Joey can probably stay outside of there. I think the only other dinosaur that really fits in there and would make sense to put in there would be our, what's his name? This guy, Pooper Trooper the second. So Pooper Trooper, come here, buddy. Come here, Pooper Trooper. Any second, mate. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. On your time. Don't even worry. You know what? Don't even worry, Pooper Trooper. Don't even worry. Stay right there. I'm going to craft him a saddle, and then we're going to throw him in there with the rest. You know what? While we're here, we should also craft us, if possible, if we got enough hide, a couple stego saddles, because we got 2 stegos roaming around out there that have no saddles, and I think we've got what we need for it. Sweet, we've got enough for 2 of them. Booyah! They're actually pretty expensive on the hide department. 200 hide a piece, man. 200 hide a piece. That's rather expensive, but you know what? We got to do it. We got to take care of our dinosaurs, and if that's what it takes to take care, I'm happy to do it. All right, Pooper Trooper, here you go, buddy. Here's your saddle. Throw that on you. There you go, mate. There you go. Oh, I'm too heavy for him. Oh, okay, let's hop off. Let's hop off. And the reason for that, well, a way we can lighten ourselves is by throwing off some of these saddles. And where's Lego the Stego? That's Stego. And there's Lego over there. All right, we got Stego and Lego. Come on, up we go. Oh, come on, let me over the fence. Man, these fences are rather hard to get over, I'm not going to lie. Pooper Trooper, my man. You're still slow as all hell. But welcome to your brand spanking new home. Hope you have fun there between the Dodocurus and the little Ankylo guy there. Sweet! So, we've got that little enclosure. We got this little enclosure. This is like the poop central. This is all poopers. They're all little poopers over here. So we're going to leave them be. Now, we should probably keep our stego area nearby as well. In fact, we've got a parasaur here. You know what? Maybe the parasaur fits in this area too. I think it does. Because the parasaur is just kind of like a nothing dinosaur. They really don't do anything. They're kind of just... They're really just meat. They're meat and hide. That's about all they're good for. So, parasaur, my man. I'm sorry, buddy. But you're going in with these guys. It's going to be a bit of an overcramped cell. I call it a cell. It's like a prison, man. It's like a prison. It's a bit of an overcramped area. But I think these guys will get along just fine. So, what is next? Let me get a bit of an aerial view and we'll work out whose turn it is next. Like, who is next if we really want to give these guys a nice amount of space to live? This Pteranodon is just too slow. I'm thinking raptors. We've got a lot of raptors and they kind of deserve a bit of a home. So maybe we can do all of our raptors over on this side of the place in a similar sort of arrangement that our trikes had. Oh, that's gonna hurt us. Yeah, that hurt a bit. That hurt a bit. So maybe, yeah, we can do the same thing over here. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Except it's very, very hilly. So maybe we can't exactly mirror it, but what we can do is sort of like something a little bit different. So let's go and do this. Let's go and get a bit of an outline going down. So can we get something straight out of here? Like there? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And another one there. Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, do we come one more out? I reckon we do. Or do we go diagonal? Let's go diagonal, man. Let's go diagonal. Oh, that's enough room. That's enough room. I'll take that. Okay. So, no! Wrong way. Wrong way. What are you doing? What are you doing there, mate? Let's come back in this direction now. And there we go. And there we go. And there we go. Very good, very good, very good. And do we go like all the way to the end? Do we do that? Let's try it. Let's try it. We'll see how it turns out. There. And there. And is there anywhere we can just match up with perfectly? Not really. It's a bit off. It's a bit off. You know what we can do instead? We can pick up these little berries. I'm going to come straight out of this wall here. Then one more in this direction. And then we should be able to do a diagonal. That should meet up, but it doesn't. What? All right, so here's our little enclosure, guys. We've got basically a bit of a like curved wall there, bit of a curved wall up this end, and then two little pieces in the middle. And can we craft a bunch of these? We can craft a few little fence thingamajiggimies, and it's basically going to give us a bit of a gap like that. I'm actually thinking of putting some of these big gates up occasionally. They could be like really the only thing that fits to really make these look like a little gate enclosure. There's nothing else that'll really make sense to do it with. Ah, well. So we're going to craft a bunch more of these. We're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, about 8 of these just to finish off our little raptor enclosure here. So I guess I'll get to crafting those. All right, so I've gone and crafted a bunch of fence foundations and a bunch of little wooden railings here. So let's go and drop these guys down and see how they look. Let's go one there, and one there. And we might actually need to go too high for this one because it doesn't look really that enclosed. Like, I've got a feeling dinosaurs will be able to just run straight over the top of this if they wanted to. So perhaps we go too high, maybe. That doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look too bad. So we'll go ahead and do that. That one actually doesn't look too bad. And I guess on this side, we'll go like this. And another one there. And yeah, that looks pretty good if you ask me. We could go one higher here. All right, we'll do that. And one over here as well. So we've got 2 going all the way around now. And this is going to be a little raptor enclosure. So let's go and throw a bit of a feeding trough straight down in the center of it all. Which looks like roundabout right here. So this one here is just going to need meat. It's going to be like the carnivore enclosure. Now is the tough part. Getting all the raptors inside of it. Wish me luck. We still have a lot of dinosaurs to sort out. But one of the ones I've been looking at right now are the T-Rexes. They take up so much room. And I just don't know where to put them. They're so big and bulky. And just they take up so much space. But I was thinking of building a bit of an enclosure for them. Possibly on the other side of this little river here. That might be a good spot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to have a little bit of a think about this one. So that's an option. But I reckon what I want to do now is craft a few things that we don't have. And that's a few saddles, right? So let me go into our little engram thingy here. And I want to, for the first time ever, craft a Spino saddle. I also want to craft a Carno saddle. Both crafted at Smithy's by the looks of it. So let's grab some silica pearls. We're going to need a bit of cementing paste as well. We should have a ton of that somewhere. I don't really know where we've been keeping it, to be honest. But there should be a ton of it somewhere. It just seems that it's not in here, unfortunately. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. So let's go and dump that in there. Dump that in there. We've got a bunch of hide on us that we've been collecting off of all the dinosaurs bit by bit. Now, what can we actually craft with this stuff? Saddles. We're missing a little bit of fiber. Of all things, it's fiber. The simplest thing is what we're missing on both of them. Both of them is just fiber that we're missing. We're lucky. Fiber is very easy to get. All we got to do is come into here. We've got hundreds of it. We've got hundreds and a bit of hide as well, and that should be hopefully enough to get both of these things going. So bit of hide, bit of fiber, bit of fiber. Let's grab some saddles. Let's go and craft ourselves one of them and one of them, and we have both saddles on the way. Awesome. Simply amazing. Simply incredible. Sweet. There's our Spino saddle. And that is going to be our next saddle. And we're going to be good. We're going to be good. There we go. All right. Spino saddle, Carno saddle in my belly. Where's the Spino at? Here he is. This guy hasn't had a saddle ever. So here you go, buddy. Here you go. It's such a cool looking saddle as well. I love how it needs so much reinforcement. Like 6 straps underneath it, 2 to the head, and then 3 over the spine just to like hold it all together. These guys are so much fun, right? Check this out. They're water fish basically. So when we run through the rivers, I'm pretty sure we can actually run underwater with him, right? He can swim. I'm pretty sure he can swim underwater. Like you can run at the bottom of the ocean with him. He's really, really cool. All right, so we've got to work out somewhere to put this guy. He is one hell of a beast. So maybe we can just let him chill out by the water for now. Maybe you can just chill out down here by the water. There's nowhere else to really put him, to be honest. So we've got all these giant dinosaurs, nowhere to put them, but that's all good. We're just going to let him sit here. We'll go and sit, our little parasite next to him. And I reckon that's about where we're going to leave this little, I don't know what you'd call this video. It's kind of like a little video where we've gone and given a bunch of dinosaurs a place to live. I feel like we've done pretty good, but we've still got so many dinosaurs to like allocate living places. But we've got these guys here going. They're looking fantastic. We've got our little Triax who have laid an egg. One of them has laid an egg. Awesome. That's really cool. We've got our Stegos. They still need somewhere to live. We've got all of our birds and flyers. They still need somewhere to live. We've got our raptors over here. They're looking pretty suave. And we've got our 3 T-Rexes lined up, and God knows where they're going to be going. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and punch that thumbs up. Make it rain those thumbs up. Guys, I'll see you again in another 3 hours of a brand new video, a non-ARK video. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be awesome. Bye for now.
Just wanna move with you out on the floor and try to get close enough where